Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing something that's a little outside of my comfort zone. If you don't know, there's something called the Copic Awards, and last year I entered with this drawing that you see on screen right now. And probably about a week ago, my mom actually reminded me that the Copic Awards was going on again, and the deadline was the 30th of June, so I didn't have a lot of time. And I thought to myself, why don't I try making another original illustration, because I don't do it very often, and I would like to push myself, especially since I haven't been using markers as much as I would like. And, well, if you've seen any of my social media, if you've seen any of my art, then you know that I pretty much only make fan art. I mean, I do make original drawings and make paintings, and I dabble in a lot of different things, but it's always fan art that I jump back to. It's what I'm most comfortable with, but I would like to make more full original illustrations, so I thought this was a great opportunity to push myself. So I got this idea in my head. I don't even know how it really came there, how I really got it, but I was sitting there and I was brainstorming, like, okay, what could make this drawing stand out? What could I draw? And I started thinking about, like, how just about every anime has that one, like, summer festival episode. Like, everyone dresses in, like, those kimonos, is that what they're called? Everyone dresses in those, and there's, like, lots of lanterns, and it's at night, and it's all lit up, and it's, like, really beautiful. That is always, like, the prettiest episode, in my opinion, because I know a lot of anime has this episode. I don't know, lately I've been really into, like, lanterns. I really like glowing lights. So I kind of got that image in my head, and I sketched it out, and I added some, I just quickly blocked in some colors just to get an idea of the color scheme and the overall composition, I guess. And this was the first draft that you guys are seeing on the screen now. And then, I cleaned it up a bit, added some more details, and then I came up with this idea. But it ended up being a little too pink. Like, I just felt like there's a lot of pink in this drawing, so I ended up changing it a little bit more, and then it looked like this. And, well, if you've seen the thumbnail for this video, then you know that the drawing does not end up looking like this. And I'm very glad for that, actually. I'm very happy with the outcome. So, yeah, I have my original character. She's nameless, like all my original characters. It's just a random girl, and she's holding this lantern. And she's supposed to be walking down the street that's all, decorated and lit up for this festival that's going on. So, dark background, it's supposed to be at night, but you see the glowing lights from, like, the lanterns that's around all the different stands and stuff. And then I added a little bit of cherry blossoms in the corners because that corner was looking a little empty, I guess, and I don't know, I guess I just wanted to fill it out. And I was actually, like, googling around for some different, like, kimono ideas, and I ended up with this, and this is where I ended up taking my inspiration from. So yeah, because I didn't just want to have, like, flat color for the outfit. I wanted a little bit of detail, especially since I struggle so much with coming up with or designing outfit ideas for my characters. That's always what I find the most difficult, so I wanted to put a little bit more effort into that. And while I'm talking about the outfit, I'm so sorry if I drew something wrong. I have never seen a kimono before, like, in person in my life, so I kind of just had to go off of my reference photos. So if I drew something wrong, if there's, like, different, like, rules for the outfit, like, oh, if you use this color, then you have to use this color here, or I don't know. I don't know if there's any rules to it, but if there is, then I apologize for getting it wrong. I had very little time to work on this, so I kind of just had to do whatever. I knew that this drawing would absolutely kill my markers, so to save them a little bit, I ended up going in with a layer of gouache for the background, like this really thin, kind of like watercolory background layer, I guess. And already I was outside of my comfort zone, because when I make like gouache paintings and stuff like that, I don't think I've ever really made anything other than, like, landscapes. I colored in 2 koi fish once, and that was about the hardest thing I've ever drawn with gouache. and I guess it's because I don't really trust myself with gouache. I don't quite understand it, and I don't know, I guess working with water just really scares me because the paper like buckles and then it like crumbles, and I don't know, it's too much of a risk for me. But you know, this was a risk that I was willing to take, so I just did it. And the paper is a little bit like buckled. I don't know how to, you know, paint without getting that. I was using a mixed media paper. Maybe it's just not thick enough for what I needed. But yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. So after I had that layer of paint, I went in with markers. And then the rest of the drawing is done with markers. Like the whole character was done pretty much purely with markers. And at the very end, you'll see that I'll go in with some acrylic paint just to fix up some different areas. Like, I wanted a little bit more, like, maybe not quite pink, but a little bit of a purple tone in the stands. I didn't want it to be, like, pure red, I guess. Red, orange, and yellow. I thought it would be nice to separate the colors a little bit by having a little bit purple, and it's also a way to, like, kind of bring all the colors together, because we have the blues, and we have the reds, and the pinks, and the yellows and stuff, so I just thought it would mix well if I added a little bit of purple there, so you'll see me do that in the very end. And then I also go in with some details with, like, Posca pen and stuff, you know, to add some little white details. And yeah, I'm actually surprised with how fun I had while making this drawing. The thing with my drawings is that I tend to do a lot of the same thing. Like I said, I pretty much just do fan art, and backgrounds kind of scare me, so I do avoid them a lot. I'm trying to get out of that habit, but I do avoid them a lot. And I definitely don't normally mix different media together, like using gouache and Copic on the same drawing, for example. That like never happens. So it was a lot of fun, and I think you can tell when someone's put their all into something. Like you can, I feel like you can see very well if someone hasn't put their all into something, if they're not actually passionate about it, if they're not liking it, they're not enjoying it. But I feel like when I look at this drawing, I can just tell that I really, enjoyed myself. I had a lot of fun. I don't know, do you guys see that? I don't know, is it just me? But yeah, that's the most fun I've had on the drawing for a very long time. And I think a little part of that is also because the colors are like, I don't even know how to explain how I feel when I look at these colors, but I love all these colors so much. Like, just looking at it just makes me so happy, because it's something about like the light glowiness, and I don't know, kind of neon, and I don't know. I just love it. I look at it and it makes me so happy. Like, the colors are just really visually pleasing, at least to me, because it's like all my favorite colors. And you'll see that the color palette did change a little bit from what I originally planned, and I'm so glad that it did, because I don't know, I guess it was a little dull when I was planning out, on my iPad. And when I actually got it down on paper, I ended up with a lot of green in the background, and somehow that just completely changed this drawing. Like, I don't know about you, but in my opinion, the green just completely makes it. It's something about the glowing yellow in the corner, like fading to green and then becoming blue. I don't know, something about that is just so pretty to me. Probably because it's my three favorite characters. Probably because it's my three favorite colors, and seeing them together just makes me so happy. But yeah, I think that the drawing came out a lot better than I had originally thought. And I was really happy, because it's also a drawing that, like I've already said a million times now, I had a lot of fun making, and it made me want to make even more drawings like this, like full illustrations with a lot of colors and with a lot of different mediums. If there's one thing that I could change, it would probably be her outfit. I like the outfit, but I'm not quite sure I colored it as well as I could have. I don't know. It was kind of difficult, seeing as I couldn't color over the areas where her little flowers were. And well, seeing as I painted over most of the flowers with acrylic paint afterwards anyway, I guess I could have just gone in and not worried about coloring in the lines and stuff like that, but that would have probably made it look a lot better, but whatever. And I would have also done a little better job at not making paper like crinkle up, I guess. I don't know how to do that though. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this drawing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it's a lot different from what I usually do. Like, do you guys like seeing more original art, more full illustrations, colorful drawings with lots of different mediums? I don't know. Let me guys know what you guys would like to see, because I would love to do I would love to do more different things. That's what I'm aiming towards here. So yeah, I guess I'll talk a little bit about my current art projects. I'm working on my final drawing for the second part of my drawing Genshin Impact characters that I pull series, because I drew the first character, or like I mentioned in my last video, I pulled 4 different characters, and the first part was the 2 characters, and then the second part is going to be the last 2 characters. One of them is a 5-star, just so you know. And I finished the 1 character for the second part, and I am now working on the second character, so, or technically the 4th character. So yeah, that'll be either Wednesday or Sunday's video. It depends on how quick I am. And now that there's a new banner on Genshin Impact, I thought I would do the drawing Genshin Impact characters that I pull series again, because I've already pulled there, and again I got a 5-star too, so I won't tell you which one though. So yeah, I guess look forward to that, because that'll be, or maybe, possibly, it'll be the video after the next video that I already told you guys about. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know if I'm actually working on anything else. I did start on an albedo drawing, a digital one, but I don't know, I kind of put that on pause. I'm not super happy with it, but I don't know, we'll see. And I'll probably draw some characters that have birthdays this month. I can't think of any off of the top of my head, but I know that there's like 5 Genshin Impact characters that have a birthday in this month, and there's a lot of other characters that I love too, but I can't think of them at the moment. But I wrote them all down, like in case I would feel like drawing one day, but I don't know who to draw, so I can check that list, see which characters have birthdays, and then I'll be like, oh okay, I can just draw this character then for his birthday, you know. I do that a lot. So yeah. And I just remembered that I was planning on making another 6 fan arts drawing. I had completely forgotten about that. So, you know, maybe that'll be soon too. Otherwise, I can't think of anything else I'm working on. I should probably start working on my painting again. I forgot to mention that I actually bought a new phone. I used to have an iPhone 8. And that's what I recorded all these videos with, but now I have an iPhone 12, and that was pretty much purely because I wanted better quality. I want my videos and my photos to be better quality, and I also need more space so that I can edit my videos without having so much trouble saving them, because I really dread editing my videos because I struggle so much with them, because I'll spend forever trying to save the videos to my phone, and just for it to tell me that there's not enough space, so I end up having to screen record the video and stuff like that. I don't know, it's like I just struggle so much with it. So, you know, I don't want to have that problem anymore. So, I have a new phone, so let me know if you see a difference in the quality, because I changed phones like around halfway through this video maybe. So the beginning is recorded with my old phone, but the end is recorded with my new phone, so hopefully it picks up color a little differently, because that's something I noticed that my old phone did. At least it wouldn't pick up the colors correctly, so that's why I had to like edit my photos a lot afterwards, because it just could not capture the colors right. But I feel like this phone did a lot better job, because at least I feel like this drawing looks about as colorful you know, on my screen as it does in real life, so I'm very glad for that. Also, I'm sorry that this video is very long. I try to speed it up to the best of my abilities, but I don't like when it's sped up to the point where you can't even see what's going on, really. So yeah, I know this video is like 20 minutes long, but it was a very long process. There was a lot of footage, so I, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Hope you guys don't mind that it's a little longer. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you have any like constructive criticism, then let me know. If there's anything I can do to improve my drawings or my YouTube videos, by editing, anything, just let me know. Because they are far from perfect. I know I can do better on so many different things. Just let me know what you guys want. That's kind of weird. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next Sunday or Wednesday. We'll see.